Because of this gentleman here.
Turn that shit up! Roll out, y'all ready? Open up that fucking mosh pit! New shit! New shit!
First you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. I can't trust a soul, this is my pole and my kid. Never tell a lie, cause my heart hopes to die. Then I sold the switch, then I hit it with a kiss. Know how I been a gentleman, how you niggas gremlin, niggas ain't militant, nigga, I'm a soldier.
So, if you guys didn't hear that first line there, I will bring it back for you. Because it just rippled the hip-hop community.
Roll out, y'all ready? Open up that fucking mosh pit!
This is Rolling Loud Miami.
New shit!
That's A$AP Rocky. And A$AP Rocky has had a chip on his shoulder about a particular situation for quite some time. And he has just decided to address.
First you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. I can't trust a soul, this is my pole and my kid.
So, first you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. If you don't know what A$AP Rocky is referring to, A$AP Rocky is referring to the beef between him and Travis Scott. That rippled things through the hip-hop community recently. So, if you guys don't remember, A$AP Rocky and Travis Scott for the longest time have been getting compared to each other. That's why A$AP Rocky is looking the way he looks now on stage. He's always been a very influential fashion man. Very influential with his own trend-setting ways. He doesn't give a fuck. He sets his own trends. But it is because he has had a copycat in the industry as of sort. People are saying that Travis Scott has stole his style. And in return, A$AP Rocky has decided to say, oh, well, this is a perfect time to say this line. Now, there are two women that he is talking about taking from Travis. One is by the name of Cara Delevingne, I think her name is. Cara Delevingne, excuse me, let me make sure I say that correctly. Yes, Cara Delevingne, excuse me. So Cara Delevingne has dated both Travis Scott and A$AP Rocky. She's also been in a slew of different movies. Valerian and the City, what is that? City of Angels, I believe. City of a Thousand Planets, excuse me. She was in Carnival Now. She was in Suicide Squad. She was in Paper Towns. She was in Life of the Year. Only Murders in the Building. She's been in a slew of movies as well. But very well-known model as well, Cara Delevingne. That is one of the ladies that A$AP Rocky is referring to. But the main lady that A$AP Rocky is referring to, and reason why he chose to do this now, if you guys don't remember, he also had a different lady.
Rihanna and her new man show off some serious PDA. Sources tell ET Riri
Several
is
years
totally
ago.
hooking up with rapper and record producer Travis Scott, and this pic from the singer's Fashion Week block party Thursday night confirms it. Travis gently kissed Rihanna's neck while she chatted it up with Justin Timberlake, who looked, well, a bit befuddled by the whole thing. Rihanna was set to sing at the event, but it started pouring just before. so Rihanna pulled out of performing.
They know my name, yeah.
And Travis took her place. What a gentleman. Rihanna rocked out to Travis's 45-minute set from a covered tent, singing along the whole time before they met up to head into the after party, which was also attended by Pharrell.
So, not the first time A$AP Rocky has stolen a woman from Travis Scott. And I wouldn't even say stolen Rihanna from him. But allow me to share with y'all why people are saying that Travis Scott and A$AP Rocky have a beef in the first place. The comparisons is why.
Travis.
What up, A$AP? Hey, how are you, man? Hey, come on, man. You can put me here. Hey, Travis. Come here. Hey, Travis. A$AP Rocky, dude.
Yo, don't ever, I was spitting your face. Don't ever do something like that.
Oh, sorry, A$AP, man.
As you can see, both times, both rappers were seen to be very upset and have had enough, basically, of people playing into the whole they look alike. Now, they do share a lot of facial similarities. When you couple that with the hairstyles that they have, they do look very similar to each other. However, it is very distinct that they are very separate in looks. They are also separate in voice tone, in voice box. They are also separate in style. They are also separate in taste. They are also separate in movement. A$AP Rocky is very much behind the scenes. Travis is not. So, it can be seen as, oh, he didn't take my style. Well, he didn't take Travis's style. Okay. Well, there's other people that think otherwise.
Travis Scott stole his whole style.
Yeah.
From A$AP Rocky.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out how to ask this question.
Thank you for reading my mind. Thank you for reading my mind. Is that something that you entertain?
Nah, you can't feed into petty shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, at this point, that shit trash at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
But did you feel like that at one point?
I mean, I saw similarities for sure.
Right.
You know, I saw that he was inspired and shit like that. But that's what we in it for.
Yeah.
Like, that's good sportsmanship.
Right.
I put it to you like this, like, if niggas wasn't, like, biting off, you know, imitation best form of flattery. If people wasn't trying to imitate you, you're doing something wrong.
Right. Travis Scott stole his whole style.
Yeah.
Now, very interesting take there, A$AP. Very true. Imitation is a form of flattery. Very politically correct answer to say I don't have no beef with anybody. Of course, A$AP Rocky is going to say that because he doesn't want any problems anymore. He's had his own slew of problems in the industry as far as trying to stay low and just keep his name out of trouble. The early beginnings of the A$AP mob has had a lot of fights, banning from shows and things of that nature, banning from cities and tours, states and tours. So A$AP tries to keep a low profile as far as staying away from beef and keeping his name out of it. But there are other people who have divulged other information about Travis to back up the copy thing.
about the promoters and stuff, but definitely some of it's gonna fall on him. It's gonna just be years and years drawn out legal battle. And I've been open on my podcast in the past, basically saying that I don't really like his music and I was never a big fan of him. But I mean, yeah, I feel terrible for the guy. But that being said, I feel like if anybody could wiggle their way out of it, I mean, it's probably gonna be him.
Now, this is Adam22 from No Jumper. Adam22 from No Jumper did an interview with Vlad TV and said that Travis Scott was a copycat and that his numbers were faked.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like his music. I'll be honest. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I when he drops a project, I listen to it. You know what I mean? I listen to every song. I listen to all his features. I like him. He's a weird one to me because I don't really consider him like a rapper. Right. He's really more of sort of like
I don't think I can remember anything he ever said.
Does there any quotables?
It's just he just never did it for me. I'm just not really into it, and it's weird because I remember in the early days of Travis Scott, the rap on him was like he's an asshole. He's like people just his whole reputation amongst people I knew was that he's an asshole and he's a copycat because there was so many ad libs that he took from people early on and stuff. The straight up thing, like he just took Future's ad lib and rolled with it, and it just worked, and nobody really like called him out on copying and shit. But that's why it's so amazing to me to see the level that he's gotten to in his career. Where like, did you see this viral TikTok of his like ex-manager talking about how he was the one who bought Travis all his early plays and Twitter followers and shit like that? Which I remember hearing about that back in the day. Like, oh, all his numbers are fake. They did the social media audit of his Twitter followers. That shit's all fake. But at a certain point, the music just started hitting and none of that shit mattered.
So, interesting take there. That Travis Scott has always copied his way toward the top. But not to steer clear of where we are today. There's an actual breakdown of him and A$AP Rocky.
This is how
Travis Scott stole his whole style from A$AP Rocky. Yeah.
2011 and 12 Rocky Supreme days, 2014 Travis Supreme days, 2014 Track Sweatpants and Vans, 2016 Trav kills the black van, 2014 Black Pants Jordan 4s, 2016 Travis's favorite shoe is the Jordan 4, 2015 Rocky's patent flannel and tee look, 2017 Travis beat this into the ground, 2017 vintage style tee cargo pants, 2019 you could not get Travis out of this outfit, 2018 collaboration jumpsuit Jordan 1s, 2019 that's the Travis Scott Jordan collection, 2018 Supreme Rick Owens and Dunks, 2020 Travis Supreme Rick Owens and Dunks. Rocky is clearly one of the most influential in fashion.
Yeah, I heard it. So it's not a coincidence at all. It's not a coincidence at all that many people are saying and confirming that Travis Scott has indeed copied the style of A$AP Rocky. And A$AP Rocky has only done what he feels is the classy way to go about this. You stole my style, you stole my flow, so I fucked your bitch. Like I said, or should I say I stole your bitch? Might have not been talking about Rihanna. Might have been talking about Cara Delevingne. But the line seems to fit Rihanna. Timeline-wise, anyway. Shout out to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Billionaire power couple.